Oh, this is John Borman, and I've been reading articles about Adam Lanza, the dead suspect who was responsible for the second largest massacre in school history shootings. And from reading his background, it's very hard to imagine that Adam Lanza could do such an awful thing. To me, when I read or heard about the massacre of someone shooting up to 30 people with an assault rifle, I would think the person must have a criminal record, possibly background in weapons usage, such as maybe a military, police officer, or he just collected guns for a hobby. That's what I would think in order for someone to pull this off. Well, from reporters interviewing neighborhoods and family members to learn about more about the Lanza's family, they said the family was very, very quiet, very well respected, and Adam Lanza had no military record. Well, he did have a developmental disability of Asperger's, which is considered a mild form of autism. And one of the characteristics about it is that they don't like very loud noises. And that's an important fact to remember when it comes to using a gun because guns make a loud noises. And we would think a person with Asperger's syndrome would not want to be around guns at all. Well, investigators did report and said that the Lanza's family home was basically a place where people would power games, and the family, yes, they did own guns. I mean, they have that right, you know. But as a parent of a child with Asperger's syndrome, there's no connection to the guns, especially someone that's very, afraid of loud noises. And loud noises is something to correlate. And they stated that Adam Lanza, on the day of the shooting, forced his way into the school building by shooting a gun to make a hole to enter into the building. And then he went out to two classrooms, shot everyone that was out in there, and then when the police came, he finally turned the gun on himself. That sounds like a description of a person that knew exactly what he was going to do and knew how it was going to end up. But prior to that point, a person would need firearms training. And Adam Lanza does not seem like the type that would have firearms training. So that's why it's very, very hard to believe that Adam Lanza is a victim. My personal opinion is the same of the massacres that has happened to Virginia Tech and the Colorado Theater this past summer is I believe that it was not just a one-person shooter, but I think it's possibly more than one shooter and professional shooters, you know, and that's why I think of that, and I don't think it's Adam Lanza.